Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos. Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's running through.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly. And
it's Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a throw-in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they can counter here. Ferdinand with the clearance. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pirlo. Pullet plays it in. Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
Suarez is offering a right smile there.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he can clear it away. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's there to make the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Pirlo. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's a simple one for the keeper. And they've got rid. And across it goes. He's under a lot of pressure there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Bit too much weight on the pass. Ferdinand gets it away. Suarez is herring after that one. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, there's the clearance. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's a good run down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lahm is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Roberto Carlos clears. That's an imaginative pass. He's free, he has got space. They've got to be quick to recover this. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Hullet. And that is expertly dealt with. And there's his chance to lead the counter. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Played into space, and he was quick to react. And he's there to belt it away. Threads one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Half-time getting close now. Pirlo is in a really good position out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Closing in on goal. Mbappe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. This looks promising. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! And he's there to retrieve it. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 21, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 6, Hullet.
And the second half gets underway.
Italy have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's a sharp little ball here. Gets good distance on it. Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Probing pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. He's found a way through, and he whips in a big header! Well now, oh, what has happened here? Hullet is flagged offside. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Just eases him off the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Araujo attempts a clearance.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And that has left him in a heap. He has found the way through. Luis Suarez crosses it in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. That has not gone well. Messi. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Delivers the ball. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Number 9.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Substitution.
Koller. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's clever. Here comes the corner. Italy have their third corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Italy clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Ibrahimovic. That's tidy. And here's Messi. Nice control. Messi's cross. And that has been knocked clear.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 4
3,
coming up here.
Roberto Carlos. Number 8. Coming on the field. Number 19. Vicente Lizarazu. Number 18. Foul. Substitution in progress.
Araujo. Now it's Olise.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
And he thumps it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Lizarazu in acres of space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he get it through? Koller was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's there to get it away.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Koller is onto it in a flash. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Byrne wins the duel this time. And this is Hullet. Great vision. Haaland is onto this. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Italy certainly had some good moments,
Just a quick
Peter. There were
reminder
plenty
today.
of...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That has not gone well.
And that was very necessary. Early ball. And he's cleared it back out. Messi. Great vision. Van der Sar is there to clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's McTominay. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's in space and looking for options. Pull it, goes for the header! Goal, Italy! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. And it's played into the middle. Araujo attempts a clearance. Lam is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Rui Costa. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. And it's Lam. Rui Costa. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. And this is Luis Suarez. And he shoots! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pullet is flagged offside. "30 minutes gone. Messi. And here's the chance to counter.
Italy really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Suarez looks to get on the end of this. That's a little off target. McTominay, can he get on the end of this? That is good strength. Messi. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, there's the clearance. And he's gone direct here.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And that should get the job done. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. And they're quick to get it back. Tries a measured ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And he thumps it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Italy head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And we're off again. And it's Ibrahimovic. Hullet. That's tidy. Looking to go deep. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Tries to get it clear. Vieira. Lam. That's an imaginative pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He gets big! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pinches it off him. And it's Hullet. Oh, easy pickings there. And he can clear it away. Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Haaland. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Taken back almost at once. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No way through. It's Rui Costa. Lam. Busquets cuts it out. Van Dijk. Messi is herring after that one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good effort from distance. Ambitious ball here. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Suarez gets flagged offside.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 19.
We have got changes
Messi.
here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
8. Numero 21. Pirlo. Numero 9. Numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Il numero 22.
Busquets, played out to the left flank.
Il numero 14. Vieira. Il numero 3. Cambio di giocatori.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can clear their lines. Suarez is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's played forward. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Italy close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Vieira. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cruyff. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Italy undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start the game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative and, of course, were duly awarded.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.